It's happening right now. Here it
Okay.
is. We're live.
Oh, we're live. Hi. Hello. I'm writing stuff down. Hello.
Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning.
Good Wednesday morning. Before we talk about our BFFs at Genucel and their new special, look at this.
Is that
Look
a
at
Visa?
that.
Is that
Yes,
a
it
Visa?
is. Yes, it is.
Oh my
That's
God.
Blueberry, the Vizsla. Blueberry is
Oh,
owned by
yeah.
Jessica Wilson, and Jessica sent us this a darling photo of Blue, she calls her, watching our show. So
No,
here you
Blue.
go.
Hello. Blue, if you're watching, I want to squish your mush. I want to squish it. Oh,
I mean, isn't that the cutest thing you ever did
no.
see?
What a sweetheart. I
I know.
cannot. I
So
love
precious.
her.
So
God.
precious. You guys, now I just found this out. Genucel, if you order from Genucel, which of course is the amazing skincare line that we've been telling you about for months and months and months, you can get up to 60% off of their skincare. And right now you can join their rewards program. So this is really cool too. They have one of these rewards programs. You can get 10% off your order, whatever you're ordering, if you join the rewards program. And they're going to send you a sample gift set, like of some amazing product. You get a sample gift set. You know, I love the samples. I love samples.
I do
And so you get,
too.
yeah, you get a free sample gift set. And their most popular package, do not forget, there's a reason it's the most popular package. It includes the immediate effects for your under eye, which like makes all the baggy wrinkliness under your eyes go right away, like immediately.
Yeah.
Why it's called immediate effects.
It's fantastic. You guys, okay, are you
Hang on,
done?
let me tell them where to
Are
go.
you done? Okay.
Genucel.com/chicks. That's where you go to get that special and to sign up for the rewards program. Do it right now.
Do it. Do it. Do it. And also, we did a podcast yesterday with the lovely Miss Shannon Bream. It will be
love her.
dropping today, as they say in the biz. It'll be dropping. So you guys can check that out today. We're very excited about that because she's so lovely. She's so nice, very down to earth. We all had to get like our dogs. We had to get our
So
dogs out of the
gorgeous.
room. Yeah, we were she's just very cool, very nice. They're all those ladies at Fox are like super, super nice and down to earth. But they look like Disney princesses without the Disney, you know? And she's
Yeah,
one
I
of the,
mean,
she's perfect on the screen. I was like, oh my God, her perfection was blinding,
for real.
but she was
Like
so
it
nice.
just hurts to look at her. It hurts. It
Right.
hurts. She's so pretty.
But so nice. Yeah. So you have to check that out today, you guys.
For sure. Antoinette NRA, thank you for that super sticker. She says, happy birthday, Christy. Happy birthday, Christy.
Happy birthday to Christy. Yeah.
Happy birthday indeed.
Happy birthday.
Okay, before we get into Biden's ridiculous, horrible, terrible, awful speech yesterday, we do need to mention, because people are screaming at us too, this 2000 Mules movie that Dinesh D'Souza put out, and people apparently think that it is our personal responsibility to talk about it and to mention it. And if we don't, then there's something like super wrong with us, even though we haven't watched it yet. We're supposed
What's wrong
to be
with you?
about it.
What's wrong with you, Mark? What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't.
You know what? Listen, there's a part of me that wants to watch it this weekend, but it's $30. You said it was $30, and I'm like, that's a lot of money.
I've seen somewhere, yeah.
$30 is a lot of money for a movie. You know, I love. Listen, Dinesh, we have a history with Dinesh. We go way back. Like we've done we've done premiere stuff with him where he's come into our town and we like paired up with him. We've done the premiere thing with him. I personally want to just watch Bad Vegan this weekend. You know, I want to sit and I haven't had a night just by myself in like 3 weeks just to chill. It's just been a busy couple weeks and I just want to watch Bad Vegan on Netflix. That's what I want to do. I'm just being honest. You know, this is a safe space here. I just want to be honest with you guys. That's what I want to do. But listen, if I have to, I guess I'll be forced to pay $30. $30 is kind of steep. That's a lot of money.
Well, some people are saying it's not. I'm not watching it for $30. So I don't know. Somebody's saying it's free on Rumble. Okay, well that's good.
Okay, all right. Okay, I could do that.
So if it's free, maybe it's worth watching. Here's the thing. I'm very upset right now because Dinesh and Tucker are in a fight. And Dinesh is fighting with Newsmax because Grant Stitchfield, our friend Grant, canceled his appearance. Apparently, people on Newsmax are not allowed to talk about this. People on Fox are not allowed to talk about it. There's all this hullabaloo. I don't like any of that. That kind of conflict makes me very uncomfortable when it's happening between two people that I like. And so I don't, it's all really upsetting. And that's why we haven't talked about it. Okay. So
yeah, Maka's very upset. And then there's the notion that, listen, and I'll also be honest too, my time is very limited. Again, I don't have much time just to sit on my own. And if I want to watch Bad Vegan or watch a movie about how the Action A was Olin's Day, I already know that happened. Listen, I know that 81 million people didn't vote for this schmuck. So, I mean, I really don't, I know in my heart of heart, I don't need proof. I already know it happened. So, it's like, do I need to sit and watch it? I don't really have time. I don't need to watch a movie to give me proof of that. I mean, I know that it happened. So, I mean, you don't need to convince me, man. It's like, I know that this stuff happened. You know what I mean? Just give me the Cliff Notes because I know it happened, you guys. I mean, you don't need to convince me.
There's liberal rags like the AJC, for example, have already come out with these giant debunking articles that say, here's why this is wrong and this is wrong and this is wrong. And I don't know, maybe the people at Fox and maybe the people at Newsmax have looked into their own, they've fact checked it on their own and they feel like there's just not enough evidence there. I don't know, because again, I have not watched it. So I cannot intelligently make a case either way about the validity of the arguments. I just know that I don't like the fact that people are not allowed to talk about it, if that is true, because why not? If Dinesh wants to put out all the stuff, then let him put it out. And then if you want to refute it. But why can't that conversation happen? That part I will never understand, because I just don't like any kind of censoring of any sort. And so that bothers me. But if you want to see what the whole fight is about, because there's some detail and some hullabaloo around it, I retweeted Dinesh, his little video where he, and I think it's his wife, are talking about it. And they're explaining, here is the fight between me and Tucker. Here's why Tucker is not talking about the movie. So I retweeted it. And then someone responded to my retweet saying, why aren't the chicks talking about this movie? And I'm like, you're literally responding to a retweet of mine. What the hell? People are just out of control right now about what we're supposed to talk about and to satisfy them. It's so crazy. Oh my God. Anyway, so there's that. So you can go look that up and see. And if you want to get involved in the hullabaloo, have at it.
Yeah. This is.
Oh my God.
Anyways, watch Bad Vegan this weekend. That's what I'm going to watch.
Report back.
Or don't. Do whatever you want. It's America, man. It's still free. Whatever. So
oh my gosh. All right. I have so many clips. There was no way to choose because Joe Biden was an utter disaster in front of the world yesterday, giving an update about all things inflation related and so on. And so I've got a few clips, the first of which, this is just, so in this clip, you guys, he proves that he has absolutely no idea how government actually works, because he says that he is in charge of all three branches of the government. And so
God bless him.
Through civics, right? Through separate but equal branches of government. He seems to know nothing about that. Watch this.
How do you believe so many Americans believe that your administration is not doing enough to combat inflation? And do you believe that you and your administration bear some measure of responsibility for the inflation that we're seeing across the country?
First is we're in power. That's the first thing. And you justifiably right, we control all three branches of the government.
Oh my God.
Well, we don't really.
Oh my God.
We have 50-50 in the Senate. You need 60 votes to get major things done. I've been pushing the things I've been proposing here. You've heard me speak to today since I got in office. And I need to get 60 votes to be able to even pass them.
Okay, so that was bad enough, but then the press secretary herself repeated it.
As he noted today, he is the president. We do control all forms of branches of government. That's why he laid out very clearly what he'll continue to do as president to bring down prices.
Oh my God. Does anybody push back? I mean, come on, Ducey, say something. Somebody say something. What the hell?
I know.
I can't. Oh my God.
Right.
There's got to be like a first grader in there that's learned this, that just learned this, because I think my daughter learned this in first or second grade about the three branches of government. Like somebody's got to stand up and be like, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Like somebody's got to stand up and say it. Just say it. Say the things.
Oh my
God. What is wrong with these people?
It's unreal. Unreal. And then, because Biden is now trying to say that his plan, like everything that he does, helps with inflation, even though we can all feel that everything he has done has hurt all of us and made inflation terrible because of their out of control spending on shit that we don't need to spend money on. And so in this clip, he openly lies about what Republicans would do to fix inflation. He says that they would raise taxes and do all this crazy shit. It's just not freaking true. Look at it.
This is my plan, the Democratic plan put forward by congressional Republicans as a second alternative. Here's how each of us would tackle inflation. My plan is to lower everyday costs for hardworking Americans.
Get it out, Joe.
And lower the deficit by asking large corporations and the wealthiest Americans to not engage in price gouging and to pay their fair share in taxes.
Oh my God.
The Republican plan is to increase taxes on the middle-class families, let billionaires and large companies off the hook as they raise prices and reap profits at record amounts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, and then he says that he's actually helped everybody. Like our policies help people. Like that whole garbage yesterday of, we've helped people. It's fairy dust. Everything's great. Yeah, I know. So he's just lies. He's spewing lies. And then what did he call it? Was it ultra mega? Was it ultra mega, ultra mega, super mega? What was it?
The ultra mega crowd.
What in the world was that? Don Jr. came out with a graphic yesterday of there was his dad's picture. So there was Donald Trump's picture of just his regular picture, and then a picture of him with this giant fro. it was ultra mega. I was laughing so hard yesterday. I'm like, I swear, you cannot make this shit up. You cannot make it up. I couldn't have written this if I were just joking. I could have been ultra mega. That's great. That's good.
Did you hear Laura Ingraham was like, this is awesome. Who doesn't want to be ultra mega? She was totally saying this is the worst thing for Democrats to do because it sounds awesome.
It's just ridiculous. It's just the most imbecilic thing I've ever heard. Ultra mega, you're ultra mega. So now he's doing this party divide thing. He's supposed to be the great unifier. It's the one thing that maybe he hasn't screwed up so far. And he's like, okay, so now I'm just gonna go after these people and call them ultra mega. And we're all over here going, okay, all right. That's a sick burn, Joe. Sick burn.
Oh my gosh. Well, and then in that clip that we just heard, his plan, he said it. He said the Democrat plan to fight inflation is to lower prices for all Americans. He can I'm just going to lower all the prices of everything.
Yeah, all of us.
That's what I'm going to do.
Like Walmart. I'm just going to lower them. They're just going to tumble.
What in the world?
Well, listen, he can do that, Mock, because he controls all three branches of government. He controls everything. So he can just lower the prices. He can just do it with a snap of a finger.
Oh my God. He's just becoming more and more ridiculous. You guys, quick reminder before we get to the next clip, because the next clip is about tasting our frustration. Biden can taste it. Which is gross. And it just gives me all the bad visuals. So just get that out of your head for a second and think about things that taste good, like the food that you will get from Nutrisystem if you sign up for one of their weight loss
very
programs.
good job, Lee. Transition there. Very good.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Delicious, delicious food. The desserts are amazing. The whole thing, when you get your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks and dessert, you feel like you don't have to think about anything. Everything is prepared for you. It makes weight loss so easy. So if that's something that you're interested in, you should check out the various plans that they have at Nutrisystem.com/chicks, because it's 50% off their plans. You can see all the details. All of it is out on their website, Nutrisystem.com/chicks for your 50% off.
And do not forget to check out our Facebook Insiders and our locals page at chicksontheright.locals.com.
Superfan Sid says, Daisy, he sent us a super sticker. He said, Daisy, we all need a get it dance.
Get it. So good. It's kind of early, Sid.
It's a little early for a get it dance.
Everybody dance if we get it. Yeah.
Okay, so your frustration is about to be tasted. Brace yourself.
I know you got to be frustrated. I know. I can taste it. Frustrated by high prices, by gridlock in Congress.
Ugh.
By the time it takes to get anything done.
Ugh,
Believe
so
me.
gross.
I understand the frustration. But the fact is, congressional Republicans, not all of them, but the mega Republicans are counting on you to be as frustrated by the pace of progress, which they've done everything they can to slow down, that will hand power over to them and enact so they can enact their extreme agenda. Look at their agenda.
Look.
You put up on a webpage somewhere, I think I can do this, the Scott plan. It's in writing.
Why is he so weird?
Look at it. Taste it. Smell it. That's what I did take him for more of like a smeller than a taster, because he's always sniffing people. So I was surprised that he said I can taste it. I thought maybe, the whole olfactory thing that he's got going on, I figured he would be like, I can smell it. Yes. How do you do that?
He's one of those creepy. Silence of the Lambs things, where
right? He's like Clarice with a nice Chianti. God, he's so freaking creepy. So creepy.
So creepy. Oh my God. Okay, and then because he's so freaking delusional, here is a clip of him insisting spending doesn't have anything to do with inflation, you guys. What are you, crazy?
Take any responsibility or policies?
I think our policies help, not hurt.
Right.
Think about what they say. The vast majority of the economists think that this is going to be a real tough problem to solve, but it's not because of spending. We brought down the deficit. The bottom line is how much does America owe? How much in the hole are we going? We're reducing that.
He lies. Oh, yeah. He lies. The deficit is not being reduced. He is lying. Lying.
I'm shocked that he's lying, Mock. I mean, we're all shocked. We're in shock and dismay over here that he would lie about such a thing. Everything's great. Can't you guys see? Everything's great. I spent $80 on a tank of gas yesterday. I mean, everything's great, you guys. It's great. It's fantastic. It's all great. It's so great. Oh my God.
Okay, last clip of Biden, I promise. Thank you, Brian. Brian says he really doesn't want to taste my frustration because it doesn't taste like chicken. So this last clip of him, he is trying to explain, because I'm not sure what the question was, but I think what he's trying to explain is why doesn't the common American recognize what you are doing to fight inflation? And so he has an answer to that. Here it is.
Number two, I think that they're not focused. All they're focused on, understandably, is the problem they're facing. They get a 5.5% raise, an average raise in their salaries, and yet inflation exceeds that.
Yeah.
And they look around the world, and they know that a lot of it's extremely complicated. And so they're frustrated, and I don't blame them.
You think?
I really don't blame them. There's a lot we have to do. But you know as well, I shouldn't say you, I think what I have to do is explain in simple, straightforward language what's going on.
That's what he's got to do, you guys.
That's what he's got to do. Just explain it, and then it'll go. Then my $80 a tank gas will go away. I swear, this guy is an idiot. I cannot with him. But he just said a couple, paragraphs before that everything's great. So he contradicted himself, right?
Well,
he just needs to explain it to me in a way that I can understand, because, apparently I need a simpleton's explanation, right?
Well,
From Joe Biden.
You're not focused.
Right. Oh, I need focus. Is that what it is? I need to focus on my $80 a tank gas.
Yeah.
Not with this guy.
Okay. So here's my favorite. We're done with the Joe Biden clips because now
thank you.
We get to have Tucker invite Dana Perino on to explain how she thought, as a former press secretary herself and a master of communication, he thought, what better person to bring on someone who is as nice as Dana Perino to weigh in on whether or not that was a successful presser. And so she gets him laughing, that hyena laugh that he does, which is my favorite thing. And she does a fantastic job breaking down just how disastrous this presser was. Look at this.
Birthday. We won't tell you which one. She joins us tonight. Dana, great to see you. So you are the most charitable, even-handed person that we could think of, and we just already played totally straight. Did you think, as a former professional communicator in politics, that he did a good job reassuring Americans about the economy?
It was ultra terrible, and you cannot fix a major strategic policy problem with a terrible communications strategy. You just can't do it. Yeah. Now, they don't just have a communications problem. They have a serious policy problem. And he went out, they billed this speech today as he's going to have this new plan. There's nothing new in it, Tucker. Some of the blame was maybe a little bit new. I knew he also blamed Senator Rick Scott for every ill in the world. And I just really find it hard to imagine that there's a mom out there in Wisconsin who's filling up her tank of gas, and she's like, I'm really mad at that junior senator from Illinois from Florida, from all my problems. That's just not going to cut it. And also, remember one thing about Bill Clinton was, if you asked, he understands my problems. He could feel your pain. President Biden just reads off the teleprompter, and it really was ultra terrible.
It was ultra terrible.
Ultra terrible. I love that. Spoken like a true communications professional, right? I mean, she was like, I'm just gonna get that in there. Ultra. Like, just put that in there. I love that. I love it.
I know, it was so great. Absolutely so great. Okay, in other news, I wanted to play a clip of Elon Musk in an interview talking about an update on where he is with the whole Twitter buyout. He, of course, is not the official owner yet. So I know people keep tweeting at him like when they feel like they're being shadow banned or when their posts are taken down or whatever, they're like, come on, Elon. And he's like, I don't even own the damn thing yet. So he's giving a bit of an update on that, but also talking about his thoughts on letting Trump back onto the platform. And I should also point out, and I think he mentions this a little bit too, Jack Dorsey agrees that Trump should be allowed back on the platform, which I thought was really interesting. Here's a little bit from that interview.
Are you planning to let Donald Trump back on?
Well, I think there's a general question of should Twitter have permanent bans? I've talked with Jack Dorsey about this, and he and I are of the same mind, which is that permanent bans should be extremely rare and really reserved for people where they're trying to, for accounts that are bots or spam scam accounts, where there's just no legitimacy to the account at all. I do think that it was not correct to ban Donald Trump. I think that was a mistake because it alienated a large part of the country and did not ultimately result in Donald Trump not having a voice. He is now going to be on Truth Social, as will a large part of the sort of the right in the United States, and so I think this could end up being, frankly, worse than having a single forum where everyone can debate.
So I think if Trump wants to come back, it sounds like he's going to be able to come back. But I don't know why he would when he has a competing platform, right?
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing where Elon's like, a lot of the right is going to Truth Social. I think a lot of the right will come back to Twitter. Like a lot of the right will be on, we've already seen a lot of the people on the right come back to Twitter, because I think people will be on both. You'll see people that are going to be on Truth Social and then people that will be on Twitter as well. And I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for Trump or for Donald Trump Jr., but I saw Donald Trump Jr. on Hannity last night, and Hannity asked him about this whole, he didn't ask him, he just made comments about Elon about Musk letting his father back on to Twitter. And you could tell it's not like he was squirrely about answering the question or talking about that, but you could just tell he didn't really want to talk about that very much. Like, I think that they just don't want to talk about his father getting back on Twitter, probably because of the Truth Social thing. And because Don Jr. also he has another social platform too. He started he started a news site. He started a whole new news site that is catered to news stories that have not been seen by the general public because of squelching and because of suppression, conservative suppression and whatnot. So they're both in this whole space now. And so I think them even, entertaining the idea of his father going back to Twitter is probably a little bit weird. Whereas it probably would have been great like a year ago, but now that they're both, in this space, I think they're just like, we're going to go ahead and just not talk about that, or not even, have them do that, because they're both trying to make money in social now. That's what they're doing. They have businesses that are in social and businesses in the entertainment, like that media space, which is, Don Jr.'s in it now too. So
is his a social? Oh my God. Somebody's asking, are you ever going to talk about 2000 Mules? Rewind. My God, people, let it freaking go. If you haven't seen this whole video today, rewind. Oh my God. Is Donald Trump Jr.'s, is it a social site, or is it like just a website that has news articles?
I think there may be a social component to it, Mock, because when he said something about social, but I know that it's a news site, and you can't have news now without social. You know what I mean? It's not like you can't do like print news now. You know what I mean? So it has to have a social component to it. So,
well, I meant like, is it a website like ours where people can comment, or is it actually a social media platform?
I think it's a website. I think it probably is like a website, but it has like a social component to it. Like I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that he is.
Somebody's saying, Leah sent us a sticker and says it's MXM or M by M, or I don't know what he calls it.
Yeah, it's like a Roman numeral kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay, but she says it's a news compiler, so I'm assuming it's going to be like very drudgy.
It's like an aggregate thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And it's
Jean Michelle, you scamp. Thank you very much for that super sticker.
Thank you. And it's all news. He says it's news that people don't normally get to see, because all those news stories are the ones that are squelched by the mainstream media, which is an interesting concept, right? And that's a welcome concept to a lot of conservatives. And I think it's great that he's doing that. But I thought it was interesting when he answered the question, he didn't dance around it. And I don't want to say that, because I would never accuse him of doing that. But I just think it's interesting that he's just like, I don't want to talk about my dad getting back on Twitter, because he has his own thing. You know what I mean? He's got Truth Social. I've got this thing going. Let's talk about that, because both of those things are conservative friendly. So let's talk about that, because Twitter in the past it sucked for conservatives. And he didn't say that, but I'm saying that, and that's the truth. So
well, I know he's still active on on Twitter.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I know he's still posting. Man, if Truth Social would just get a desktop version,
Right.
we would be using it all the time.
Right,
But it's
right.
just too cumbersome to share our content there.
Yep.
So we just haven't been very active. We're out there. So if you want to find us, we're out there. And maybe at some point when they have a desktop version, we'll use it more. But right now, it's just not been very easy to use. It is time for My Pillow Talks. My Pillow still holding their buy one get one offer on so many of your favorite products, whether you need pillows or sets of towels or sheets or whatever. It's buy one get one free. So now is a great time to take advantage. mypillow.com/chicks. So
can I just interject with one thing? Can I interject really quick? Tomorrow we're going to be doing this early. We're going to be coming on at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central instead of 7:15 Eastern, 6:15. So it's going to be 15 minutes early, you guys, because I have an appointment tomorrow morning. I know it's a change, but I'm the one who has a weird body tomorrow. So I'm going to be going in. So I'm sorry, but I have to leave like 15 minutes early. So we're going to be starting 15 minutes early. Just mark your calendars. We'll be getting on at 7 a.m. Eastern. So just be there. Or be square.
And I feel like it's even too soon for me to do an Ashley Judd photo to remind everybody. I feel like people will
really
get so mad because she's still in grief mode. So I don't know if I can do a reminder like that tomorrow.
Could you do like maybe somebody else that you've made fun of in the past? Is there anybody? Maybe we should do like like a really bad AOC or an Ilhan Omar picture.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay.
Right.
All right. I'll put out a reminder then with a surprise horrible picture of somebody.
Right. Or Nancy Pelosi. I mean, that's always an oldie but a goodie, right? Yeah, there we go.
Okay. I wanted to show you that so often we get so busy and stressed out that we forget what it's like to frolic. And this guy is frolicking.
Oh my God. I'm frolicking. I got on a pink shirt. I'm about to frolic.
He's like, I'm about to frolic.
Oh my God. I'm frolicking.
So
everybody
find you guys.
Find some time. Yeah. Find
some
time.
You gotta frolic.
Frolic.
I know people.
Frolic.
There are some people who are mad about dogs and specifically huskies, and that is just too bad. Because today the caption of this particular video reads, "He is his own lawyer."
This. Blue, come here. Come here.
Oh no.
Who did this? Blue, sit down. No, you are a bad boy. Blue, stop. Nobody. Blue, listen. Blue. Me.
I mean, he's stating his case. He's stating his case nicely. I like the way he did that. He's laying it down, you guys. We're going to get so many people. There's going to be a whole thread in the insiders group about this, and that triggered me. That whole thing triggered me. It's a safe space.
Oh my God. I just love them. Love them. Also, look at this dog.
I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead again. I'm up. I can run faster than a bitch around the house. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV. I'm looking at you. Fuck you. I'm dead again. I'm up. I can run faster than a bitch around the house.
I love voiceovers so much. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That is the best thing I've seen. That will be the best thing I see all week. That is the greatest. You have to send that to me. You have to send that to me right after the show. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Also, I saw this video and I thought it is so funny. I don't know if you guys have habits when you're talking on the phone to somebody, but for example, whenever my husband is actually having a conversation on the phone with whoever, he cannot sit still. Like he has to pace. So he's all over the house. Like he cannot sit and talk to somebody. He has to be moving around. So that's his thing. But what I do, I've noticed this, is I do exactly what the woman in this video does. And I don't know why. And perhaps we're not alone. Look at this. She just gets in all kinds of crazy positions that she would otherwise never get into. That is me. That is so me. And I don't know why.
I need a picture of you in the dryer. That's what I need.
That
I
I've
need
never
that.
done.
Yeah, the
That part
dryer
I've
for
not
sure.
done. But like,
Oh my
I totally
God.
go and step all over the couch and like, sit on the arms of stuff I don't
There's
ever
gotta
do.
be a reason for that. Like, there's a
I don't know,
psychologist out
man.
there. We gotta find out what that is. There's gotta be some sort of reason that you do that. I don't. That's just nuts. Yeah, that's usually the time if I'm on the phone, because otherwise, you know how I am. I'm always moving. I'm always moving. I'm like your husband. I'm moving around all the time anyway. I'm just like, this is me, like all day. And then if I get on the phone, I'm like, I instantly calm down. Yeah, I'm like, it's like a deer in the headlights. I calm myself.
Really?
I don't know what it
Oh
is
my
about
gosh,
being
I'm
on the
so
phone.
surprised.
So I'm kind of the opposite. I'll sit on the bed and I'll calm down. I don't know what that is. It's very strange. So I'm the
Wow.
opposite. It's
Oh my
bizarre.
God. Okay, well that
Yeah.
is really funny. I'll be interested to read the comments later about what other people do, if they're like super moving or like if they get still like you do.
Right.
I would have never guessed that about you. I would have thought that you'd be moving and like cleaning and organizing shit.
No, I usually sit. I'll usually sit and just kind of focus. It's really strange. That's like the only time that I do that, because I usually, you know how I am. I don't focus ever. So
Unless you're organizing.
Right. I'm like total ADD girl unless that's right. That's right. So you guys, it's Wednesday. It's hump day. We got to bring it in. Bring it in. Oh my God, bring it in. And hope everybody has a fantastic day. I hope nobody has to fill up their gas tanks. Because otherwise we're going to make it a good day.
Don't look at your 401k. Reminder.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Make it a good day. We will talk to everybody tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, guys.